find some answers for the pick and roll game. Tatum in particular, but even Kemba Walker. And you've got to try to limit, that's a bad start, dominant at home.
Now there's no one back for Brown, all by himself. And a couple of early baskets for Jaylen Brown, the 23-year-old.
Chase him on the move and fouls him on a three-point shot. A very, very difficult matchup.
Harris, boy, pretty play set up by Josh Richardson, who drove the paint. And Harris staying able to guide it up and in with his left hand. Niftily done.
Well, and that's the kind of bucket, just like we said with Jaylen Brown. Get yourself an easy one early, and maybe it gets you going.
Tice 33% from deep on the season. He is confident. Horford from deep. A little bit short, weak side rebound. Offensive by Embiid. Flicks it up and in. And a chance at three for Embiid.
Tobias Harris on the pick and roll. It swings around. Milton's a very good three-point shooter. He got a great look. If you get quality shots like that, you'll have a chance tonight.
He did pick up two quick personals in game two. Stayed on the floor, was able to build his rhythm, and had another huge night. Stays on the floor here as well. Harris off the steal. Taking contact and goes right to the rack.
That's his game. He's a spot-up guy. When you make him put it on the floor, not a great finisher.
Kemba Walker.
For Brad to have the guts to do that and for his players to be willing to accept that is really a remarkable thing.
Harris able to shed the defender. Have that play a big part in how his staff is prepared. Smart steps back inside to Tice. Beautiful feed to Langford, all by himself. In and out, and the rebound by Tice. Here comes Jaylen Brown, still playing with two personals. Walker on a spot-up three. Splash! And the Celtics build on their lead now at 9.
Ed Stevens will use Cantor as a backup center. He'll use Grant Williams. He'll use Robert Williams. It all depends on what's going on in the game. And it all depends on matchups. This is what Brett Brown wants now. Get into your offense quickly. Get the ball moving.
Embiid, that's an open three. Got it. Sixers needed that one badly. Brad Stevens is upset.
Simmons gets hurt again. He just hasn't been able to get in and do the things that he's wanted to do. As we see Tobias Harris.
He's played 5 different guys off his bench. Just to your point earlier, game to game, you just don't know what to expect. Embiid gets right back to work. Trailed by as many as 9 so far here in game 3. Burks finds his spot and hits. First lead for Philadelphia.
Switched on to him as he went to the glass. Had Burks missed, they were going to have a hard time keeping Embiid off the boards.
From 3-point distance.
And yet they're tied because of their effort.
Cantor again. Same spot for Enes Kanter.
Kanter had a good game the other night. Always has been a guy who could score and a great offensive rebounder, and he's got the size and bulk.
He's had 3 wide open looks right around the free throw line. Not that time. Sixers back with Burks. Embiid's going to launch from 3 and hits it.
I like that right there. Milton. Shape.
Pardon the pun, Coach.
No, I like the pun. That was outstanding.
Smart puts it up and in. And his prayer answered.
With the game and trust that the ball's going to start to go in if they play good offense the way that Brett Brown wants them to play.
Milton from deep. They'll try to keep that thing nice and loose. That is Tice dropping a hammer. It's for the season with that substantial knee injury, and so far they have looked resilient here in game 3. Harris on a putback. Appreciate the size and the girth of Embiid unless you stand next to him, Coach. It's a lot of weight. Looks like Tice is okay. Brown lets her rip and hits it again from deep.
So despite 32.6% shooting, they're only down 3.
Smart, and he is fouled. Horford sloppy pass and Smart to steal. Up the floor. What a pass to Brown. Right-handed jackhammer.
But the bad news is they're down 5 and Tatum's only played 8 minutes. They want this thing as close as possible when they go in at halftime.
Embiid headed back to the free throw line.
He does like that they're attacking the offensive boards when they do miss. And Spiro Stan, here's another point. The Sixers averaging 43 points in the paint in the first 2 tonight, just 14.
Philadelphia 76ers have retaken the lead here with 8:43 to play third quarter. Walker, so good around that screen. Including each of the last 2 years. Richardson, tough pass, broke it up, stolen by Smart. Here comes Walker, open floor, transition three. He buries it. Embiid still gets a good look at it, can't put it down. Here comes Walker, open floor, inside, taking contact, and he's headed to the free throw line.
He's lived on those jumpers off the dribble.
Milton got it back into the corner. Richardson, a three. That's good. At 63, we come up on the midway point of quarter number 3. Walker, and he just keeps on coming. 20 for Walker. Sixers down 2. Harris leaning, got it. 15 for Harris, we're tied. Korkmaz, transition 3. Misses everything. Here comes Tatum. Wants to take it himself, extends. Pretty finger roll finish, and Brett Brown wants a timeout. Harris down the paint. Couldn't finish at the rim with Brown right on his back. Wanamaker changed his mind. Nice decision to Grant Williams.
Which is both good and bad, Sparrow. They're working hard on the glass, but it's hard to get 15 offensive rebounds unless you're missing a lot of shots.
Grant Williams, 5 straight points for the Celtics. Sixers have missed 6 straight shots. Horford on the box. Extra feed, Milton, deep 3, sticks it.
There's a lot of fight in this Sixer team tonight. And right there, they get the ball to their best three-point shooter, and he knocks it in.
Pretty turnaround.
They did a great job, Boston, screaming on that, and they got the ball back. But that should have been Philly's ball from what I just saw.
Pretty leader by Smart. And now the Celtics get back. Richardson. Milton on a 3. Offensive rebound, Scott. Burks finally gets one.
But when he's forced into having to create off the dribble, you're going to have plays like he had the last time down.
That is Burks. Big basket for Philly. Ball handling playmakers. Walker around a screen. That's good.
They've got to get up on that pick and roll. You see, Joel Embiid got up a little bit there, and he made Kemba Walker at least change directions and snake dribble, and the shot's a little bit tougher.
Tatum. What a matchup here with the rookie defensive phenom Thibault. Tatum too much. Timeout Philly of this fourth quarter.
They're going to have to get that shooting percentage up over 30, though, I think, to win.
Brown,
as
what
hard
a
as
pass.
they're playing.
Dropping a dime to Tice. Embiid deep in the corner. Skips it to Milton. Into the lane. Top floater. No. It's tapped up and in by Richardson. Embiid calling for it. Double team quickly. Milton. Got it. 1-point game.
Giving everything they've got for Brett Brown right now.
Defensive breakdown by the Sixers there. Brown taking advantage. Here is Embiid flicking it up and in.
Harris was beat, but he fought hard to stay in the play and get a hand up. Embiid gets his hands in there and gets a steal.
Milton gets the bounce. Philly back in front.
Boston now is going to double Horford. Double Embiid, and he turns it over.
Smart to steal. Brown ahead of the pack, puts it down, and he is fouled. Here comes Embiid. Contact blocked by Tatum. Ahead of the pack, Tatum is fouled. They will not give him the basket. So it is a clear path foul. And this is a devastating call.
It's too severe.
Takes the temperature of the defense. Gets a screen from Brown. One-on-one against Horford. Walker, step back, shot, got it. He is an assassin. One victory away from a trip to the Eastern Conference semifinals.